Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to PRTV, Paxton Road TV's live watch along with me, Sean. Will we get a game today? There seems to be as much news off the field as on the field. But let's see, it's Tottenham versus Lion City Sailors, or City Sailors Lions, or anyway, the third best team in Singapore. This is your watch along. So we come to the final game of our Southeast Asia and Australia tour. Obviously, Sunday very disappointing that the game against Leicester was abandoned due to the monsoon conditions. I hope you're doing well. Woke this morning to the news that the de facto owner of Tottenham Hotspur is being charged for insider dealing. The Harry Kane saga continues, and as yet, there's no sign of my Spurs play kicking in to let me see what's going on. But what I do have is I have a team lineup for today's game, and it would be interesting to let me know what you think of that. In the meantime, here's a word from our sponsor.
leading Singapore side Lion City Sailors.
So let's hope.
10 minutes away, and it's live right here.
So pitch looking lush. Not the biggest attendance. Don't know what, I think it's about 6 o'clock local time in Singapore. Obviously I really felt sorry for the Thai fans who, our fans in that part of the world are probably some of the most dedicated. They very rarely get to see our team. I can understand why we go there. And, for them to have that game washed out on Sunday must have been very, very disappointing. But it's a chance you take, unfortunately, with the weather at this time of year. I just know that it does put us a little bit behind, I would say, in pre-season preparation. With just 2 scheduled games to come against Shakhtar Donetsk at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, or White Hart Lane, as I'll always call it. And then a short hop to Barcelona for a game on the Tuesday before the season kicks off proper. Let's hope we get some goals today. Let's hope we get and see some combinations, and let's hope that we have a positive day, because there hasn't been much positivity around us off the field for quite some while. I must admit, the early addition of Maddison and the decision to go with Vicario was I thought bold and positive, but I have to say the transfer window has been very underwhelming, and I think if Ange Postecoglou had a difficult enough job under his hands, it's going to be made more difficult by the dillying and dallying of our recruitment. Question for anyone: does anyone know if Scott Munn has officially joined us yet? I mean, this is it's just indicative of this ownership who've outstayed their welcome. They need to go, and unfortunately, those of you that are seeking comfort from Joe Lewis's arraignment in New York, I wouldn't hold on to your hats for that. I don't see a change of ownership coming anytime soon. I just hope that footballing decisions are made by people who've been involved in football and not in property development, as seems to be the case, and that so-called PR professionals on our board learn to be better public relations. I mean, the trust they've broken down with Spurs fans over 22 years, but particularly even over the last 22 days. I don't know what you think. The ticket price rises. It's an absolute scandal. Absolute scandal. They're just completely blind to the thoughts, and people like myself who've been going for over 50 years to see the team. That they just couldn't give a damn. Just couldn't give a damn. Time for them to go. But have you got £5 billion down the back of your sofa? I wish I had. Anyway, let's see what it's doing. You get more crowd shots now from the stadium. Lots of shirts, old and new. So there's obviously the merchandising has been working, and lots of people, taking their seats now with the kickoff shortly upon us. I wonder if you're a supporter of the local team and you've come to support them against the Premier League team. Be very interesting. But lots of Spurs shirts in attendance, certainly in the shot that I'm seeing at the moment. Camera focuses on on the tunnel now as the backroom staff are starting to come out. And everywhere you go, camera phones stretching, ready to try and get a shot of their heroes. It is a source of pride to me how well supported our football club is, and these kinds of shots are like the rebuttal of those who think that we're a small club. Yeah, we haven't been successful on the field, which is what we all want, what I want, particularly for young people, who haven't seen us lift a trophy. But I do want to see us take a real go at the domestic cups this year. Obviously, it would be nice to get back into Europe. I think it's a tough ask. It is a tough ask. Other clubs have strengthened, and we have not addressed the gaping hole, which is our defence. So let's see what happens. But remember to like and comment, and let me know what you're seeing. Obviously, I can't broadcast. No one can broadcast this, so it was at the risk of our channel. But the teams are lined up in the tunnel. Harry Kane captaining the team. Let's hope his head's in the game, and we can see a vintage performance. I'm sure he will do. One thing I think Kane is he's committed to his football, and he knows that he needs to be fit, even if he's not going to start the season with us, which I have to say I'm increasingly becoming pessimistic about. But then I think back to I've seen the departures of people like Greaves and Chivers and Bale and Gascoigne and Berbatov and all sorts of players. Michael Carrick was a big loss. And the club continues. We're in a far better place than we ever were when those departures took place. A lot of them went to our domestic rivals and strengthened them. Let's see what the next few weeks hold, and let's hope upon hope that we can get the glaring holes filled at the middle of our defence, and that we can enjoy the football this year. Because I have to say, I was going last season, and oh God, many of the times I just wanted to tear my eyes out with my fingers. The football was so dreadful to watch, so dreadful to watch. So teams shaking hands, and now we'll wait for the formalities of the coin toss and who's kicking off. Looks like it's local officials. Big day for them. And as I say, I'll just put up the team again for those who are late to the stream. positives. Let's be positive. Let's play positively, and let's hope we can have a good workout today, as much as we can against an opposition. Now, remember this: when this fixture was originally set, it was due to be against Roma, but Roma pulled out for financial reasons. So let's see what happened. A big hello to Nightbot, who's here to back the Spurs. It seems, I was expecting things of our new centre midfield. So it's the game's kicked off, and Vicario has just wellied the ball forward. Well, no, tell a lie. He was the goalkeeper for the other team. This picture is so small on my phone; it's hard to see. So Spurs attacking down the right with Papassar. Chip ball. And an early corner for Spurs, won by Kulusevski. Porro taking the corner from the right-hand side. Oh, wild volley on the edge of the box there. Looks like it was Sarr, yeah. I know he has done it. He has done it for his national team, but and he has done it in France. But I'm not actually seen him pull that off for Spurs yet. But yeah, he does like to take a shot. Something that Ange will probably encourage, to be honest. So 0-0, early doors. The Spurs are broken up with attack, then work down the right-hand side. Kulusevski into the late challenge there on Basuma. He's got up and he seems to be walking okay, but yeah. No. What we don't want to be doing is picking up injuries. I noticed that I think Wrexham in their pre-season, their main goal scorer, Mullin, has got a punctured lung, which is not exactly what they want with their season due to start in a couple of weeks' time. So the Spurs building up patiently. Don't know what the temperature's like there, but down the left-hand side. Oh, good move. Oh, big chance, and it's Kane, left foot volley, about 12 yards out. Really well made chance. Oh, that's one you would normally expect him to put away, but just wide. Again, very, very direct Ange ball, football. Oh, so close, so close. Romero on the ball at the back to Kulusevski. Again, the ball moving very, very quickly. One or two touches at a time. Romero disproving me there by taking 4 touches before the ball gets wide to Udogi. Or actually, that's a Son, I see, so apologies. Again, this picture is so small. Oh, through ball there from Romero, just passes harmlessly to the keeper. Again, Spurs have recovered the ball in their own half. Basuma on halfway. Great pass to Kulusevski. Oh. Patience around the box, trying to create the opening. Ball's come back out again. Maddison involved there. And it's back with our Spurs have recovered the ball in their own half, and it's Romero to Maddison. Oh, shot at goal. Deflected wide for another corner. Another corner on the right. Corner comes in. Oh, shot was just charged down, and a follow-up shot which was well over. Big smile on Sonny's face. He's looking much better than he did last season. Okay. An aimless goal clearance from the Lions keeper there. We've got the ball. Oh. Given away by Romero. Cario with the ball. Yeah. Comfortably to Romero. Basuma moving the ball up the wing. Maddison on to Kane. Oh, clash. And they both stayed down. Oh, no, it's Kulusevski, sorry. Ooh. There might be some calling for a penalty there. I'm not sure. It's certainly a 50-50 collision. Keeper stayed down. That's not a good sign. Kulu's back up. Oh no, Kulu's taking a bit of a bashing there. Smiling though. Oh. I think he's taken a blow to the head. Medics are doing protocols. I don't think a penalty's been awarded. It looks like it's going to be a drop ball to the home team. So players recommenced. No substitutions as far as I can see. Yep. Quick free kick nearly caught us out there. Vicario with a headed clearance on the edge of the box. Ball's been recovered. It's back out to Kulu on the right-hand side. Takes away two defenders with one dip of the shoulder. Out to Son on the left. Madison. Kulu on the left, on the right, sorry. Forced out. Still deep in their half. Son. Oh. Cross which has evaded everyone there. Recovered. Basuma. Kulu. Oh, bit of trickery, but comes to nothing. A goal kick to the Lions. Carly asking, let us show your screen. I can't show the broadcast on here, Carly, because we would lose our channel. So sorry, I can't help you on that front. I've no idea how that would be done. Those of us following along, thank you for that. Remember to like the stream, to share it, and to comment. Thank you, Carly, for your comment. Again, Spurs have recovered the ball just after the halfway line. Oh, Kulu tries a very direct through ball. It's cut out. And again, Spurs have recovered the ball quickly. Doesn't get even to the halfway line. Yeah, I like the pressing that's going. Oh, almost a broken our lines on the edge of the box. Oh my goodness. Unbelievably. It doesn't rain, it pours in Tottenham land. We've been done at the back post. At the minute, it's hard to tell whether they're certainly congratulating one of their players for the finishing touch. But yeah, Porro missing, and yep, a well taken goal. Keeper can do not much about that. So we're 1-0 down to the third best team in Singapore. Oh dear. Oh dear. Having all the play, we find ourselves 1-0 down. Shades of West Ham here. So we're back on the edge of their box. Oh, good cross, but no one there to meet it, and it's shuffled away by the Lions for a corner to Spurs. Again on the right-hand side, I'm assuming Porro will take it. A bit flat. Another shot, which has been deflected wide for another throw-in. Corner kick. Let's hope. Again, dealt with by the home side. Oh, incredible shot. Keeper makes a great save, falling away to his left. Another corner. There's Maddison. Corner was cleared to just outside the box. Great shot from Maddison. Keeper forced to his left to make the save. Another corner kick. I have to say, so far they've dealt with the corner kicks very well. The home team. Oh, free header, but falling backwards, and it's gone over the bar. Well, hello, IBI. Is it IBI edits? Yeah, I can't believe it. 1-0 down, but such is life. Oh, an answer. How long have you been supporting Spurs? Well, I first went to what was then White Hart Lane in January 1969. Well, no, 68, sorry. And I saw us beat Arsenal in the opening, in a North London derby, and the winner was scored by great player of the past, Alan Gilzean, sadly no longer with us. So yeah, you can do the maths there. It's been a long time. I was born in 1961, the year that we won the double. So work that out for yourself. Too long. But I've seen some good things as well. I've seen us win trophies, and that's why I want, for the likes of people who come along later on to see us have a go at FA Cup this year. An FA Cup victory would be great. God, that would be just icing on the cake, and it would validate the acquisition of Ange Postecoglou. So game continues. Good question. Kulusevski brought down on the right-hand side. You'll have to excuse me. I've got a bit of a cough and a sore back. I'm being like Dyer and Son and playing through the pain. Just bear with me a second. So we're certainly getting to their box. It just seems to be that they're defending their box really well. I mean, lots of people back. We're just, other than the one save that Maddison has brought, we haven't really threatened them. Well, again, we're on the edge of their box. Oh. A less threatening shot from Maddison this time. High and wide. Not very pretty. So the Lions have settled in and they're now in our half. We're throwing on the right, on their right. Porro intercepts there. With Dougie carrying the ball forwards. Out to Son on the left-hand side. Again, we're up with the 18-yard line. Heavily defending, though. There's about 5 or 6, maybe even 7 defenders in the box all the time. We're going to need to break with pace to stop them from doing that. Anyway, corner on the left-hand side. I think it's Maddison with this one. We've got the corner count is 6-0. However, the most important count is the goal count, and somehow we're at 1-0 down. Corner comes to nothing. Keeper came for it, but got nowhere near it. But yeah, it was Romero with the header, but he was always off balance by the look of it. Goal kick. Sarah's brought it under control. Oh, dangerous passing in our own box there, but we've got away with it. Oh, good ball outside the foot. So, too far ahead of carry there. That was a chance, no doubt about it. Oh, what's going on there, ref? Certainly looked like a. Oh, Maddison trickery on the edge of the box. Oh, I thought he was going to take a shot across the goal, but in the end it was a cross, which was aimed at Udogie. Oh, keeper spilled the corner. Free throw into Spurs, right-hand side. Romero with the ball now. Kulu. Oh, cuts inside and does one of his trademark shots, which used to bury in the top corner, but this one a bit wide. We're certainly racking up the shots on goal, with, even if they're not hitting the target. Cooler's been very bright, I have to say, this first half. And again, we've broken up their attack. The Suma and Saab combined there, but foul 10 yards on the edge of their box on Poro. Just when a neat little triangle was forming. Oh, ball's in the back of the net, but it's been called back for offside. Quickly taken free kick. I think it was put in by Son, but he did look quite a way offside. But that was a feature of Celtic's play last year, that they would take free kicks quite quickly to catch the the opposition off guard. So from the clearance, it's back with ourselves, just inside our own box. Possession stats have come in 65-35 in our favour. Again, though, it's the shots on target, which is the disappointing thing. Cross by Poro was parried by the keeper, but no one on the edge no one to tap it into the empty goal. Udogri was in there looking for the cross, but it obviously didn't come to him. So again, we've got the ball back in our half. Davis on the ball, just over the halfway line, out to Son. Goal tackled on the edge of the box by the Lions. Look, the Lions were on the edge of our box, but they've passed back. Now halfway in our field, building up on our left, across. Oh, but the header comes to nothing. So Lion City Sailors with their first corner of the half. Cleared. Played along the line by Sarr to Kulu. Kulu having to go a long way on his own. And he's crowded out, and it's another corner to Spurs on the right-hand side. So the corner count goes up, but the goals not coming our way. Yeah, IBI, Madison's doing quite well, actually. I think, attacking, we're looking okay. It's just the final ball at the moment. a big hi yourself to Goals Corner or Comma. Welcome, 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 one and all. Corner is met by Sar on the near post, but his header's wide. The ping pong there. Ball finishes back with Vicario, who bowls it out to Basuma. Oh, quickly passes to Madison, who's side down in the just on the edge of the penalty, on the edge of the centre circle. Free kick taken quickly, Son. Quick 1-2 on the edge of the box. Good pressing from the opposition, I have to say, particularly when it gets to the. And it's a throw into Spurs in the right-hand corner. Conditions might be quite humid because the speed of the Spurs attack has slowed down considerably as it gets closer to half time. Lovely ball. Chance. Oh. Again, Madison finding the space to take the shot, but I think Lofty outside of his foot, maybe. Certainly getting his eye in this half anyway, yeah. 13 shots to 1. And from their one shot, they've scored. The shades of the West Ham game here. Hi guys, Goals School. How you doing? Prediction? I don't know. I'm not seeing sharpness in front of goal at the minute, but I do expect us to score. I'm sure the superior fitness of a Premier League should tell in the end, but it's still 1-0 to the Lions, and we don't appear to be putting too much pressure on them. Block shot there of the Lions, and they've moved it all the way back to their keeper. Ball's worked out to Kulu again on the right. The Suma centre. Just forced it back to Davis, who puts it out to Son. Level with the 18-yard box. Back to Basuma. It's all a bit close, but not really cutting through them. Oh, and in the end, it finished up with a cross from Kulu, which was smothered by the keeper at his near post. I mean, well, one feature of this is the number of blue shirts of the opposition in their box. They are defending in deep, very, very ultra defensively, which is understandable given the quality of the opposition that they're playing. But yeah, we need to move the ball quicker and more. Oh. Well, two shots, one after another. Keeper made a very good save on the original one. And it came out to Kane. Difficult angle, but he skied it over the. And again, the first shot was by Maddison, who's popping up in all sorts of places. Of course, some of the players will be much further along in their preparation. Remember, some of these guys only joined literally on the eve of the departure. So again, it's Spurs quickly retrieving the ball, this time in our half. Kulu on the right-hand side. Tries to find Kane. Kane's up. And Sarr breaks up the breakaway by Alliance with a trip just outside their box. Well, on second refuse, it looks like that was being played for. Again, trying to catch us with a high ball. Falls back out again to Son on the left-hand side. This time the Lions carry the ball out. It's one back again. Probably very humid in Singapore. A bit of possession for the Lions here. And eventually we win it back. It's with Romero just inside our half. Looking for a forward pass. No one's offering. And then it finishes up with a wild shot by Sarr. Keeper not really bothered by that one. So remember, this is only our second game together, and the season is very, very close. A very undercooked looking Tottenham, I have to say. You can see elements of what Ange wants to achieve with the fast passing and the, don't dally on the ball, but we're not really cutting them to ribbons, which is what I was hoping they would be doing. And we're a little bit slow, which is allowing them to group in such numbers away, incredible shot from Sarr there on the edge of the box. Well-made move. I think it clips the top of the crossbar as it goes over. Yep. Very close. Polite round of applause from Ange there, looking on stoically. So the ball works its way down the left-hand side, and I keep saying it to Son. Basuma, who seems to be at the heart of everything. Great ball to Kulusevski, takes it on his thigh. Oh, breakdown in the triangles there. Quickly taken throw in with Basuma. Works his way out to Son again. Not got much change out of the right back. Out. Basuma's got the ball 10 yards out of our box. Porro to Sarr. Basuma back to Sarr. Out to the left, Sonny. And again, we're being forced left, right, as we're allowing them to bank up. I don't think they've got a player in our half. Right, we'll finish up with a shot from Kulusevski on a difficult angle, which the keeper has smothered and got away for a corner. Oh, good header down into the 6-yard box, but no one there ready to help it into the net. The Lions smother the ball away. Oh, and a trademark shot from Son, just over. And forced into lots of quick, intricate passes on the edge of the box before we can create a chance. Sonny just over by a couple of feet. But a trademark shot nonetheless, so... Interesting point there, Daryl, about the composure. Yeah. I think we're finding it really difficult to carve out clear chances. But yeah, it's not. Even Kane hasn't been very composed in his finishing tonight. So, as I was saying earlier, some of these players are just back. Their development are not as far along, and sadly, this is only the second game. So, fourth officials just put up there's 2 minutes of added time. So, very close to half time. Very disappointing so far. Let's hope we can improve in the second half. Ball wide to Son. The Suba has been at the heart of most of the good stuff for us. Maddison. Again, it's been pushed. Oh! Cross just ahead of Son there. It gets close to full half time. Kulu. Oh. Wow, we've been awarded a penalty. Saar brought down in the box. Yeah, clear penalty. Wow. I would imagine this will be the last kick of the game, I would think. And our number 10 has planted the ball on the spot. So I noticed he's been practicing the penalties on this tour so far. Wow, a chance to Spurs to get a somewhat fortuitous equaliser, maybe. I don't know. We've certainly not. We've been the more dominant attacking force, but this is a big chance. Harry's stepping up. And he puts it in the corner to the keeper's left. The keeper dives right. And you'd put your house on Harry Kane at the penalty spot normally, wouldn't you? So I think we've got in at half-time 1-1, which is probably what we deserve. We certainly don't deserve to be leading because, as Daryl pointed out, there's been some lack of composure, and indeed the referee's blown for half-time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to post a link if anyone wants to jump on it with a phone and their headphones or their computer and their headphones. You can come and have a chat with me and let me know what you think so far while we fill in the half-time gap. So there's the link there, folks, if you want to come and join me and have a chat, come on the stream. Try and keep it clean. Lots to talk about in the world of Tottenham, not just this game, but always interested to get your views, and feel free to join me. There's the link once again. More than happy to hear your views. Just give me a couple of minutes. Answer a call of nature, as they say, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Well. We share the channel with some Arsenal fans, and they've obviously been playing around with our avatars. Anyway, very good, Mr. Silver. Ciao for now. And so I'm back from outer space. Yeah. 1-1 then at half time. Not very convincing, but probably the best, the correct score based on what I've seen so far. I'll put the link up again. If anyone wants to join me, just click on the link and we'll copy the link in to your browsers, and I'll get yourself into the studio and I'll admit you onto the stream. We can have a chat if you want to. Always good. It's helped save my voice, which is already croaky. If I was a racehorse, it'd have put me down. My back's killing me, and the less than convincing Tottenham is not helping. But yeah, let's hope we can see something a bit more cutthroat, composed, to quote Daryl, in the second half. So the stream now is cut away. Milesy, the guy from the media team, is interviewing local journalists, perhaps, about Tottenham in the far east, far southeast. Some crowd shots now. Oh, beer's being drunk in the stadium, eh? What happens when you've got a civilized crowd, eh? Well. Any news out there in transfer world? It seems the Kane to Bayern story will run and run and run. But what's your feelings? Is he going? I think as the time has gone on, my confidence in him staying has dwindled in the last few days. So I must be honest. Yeah, they're just going some of the. Oh, let's have a little chat here. Jishnu, I hope I've mispronounced your name. So you're going. Your solution is sell Højbjerg and loan Sarr and sign Tyler Adams. Sell Son, sign either Matuma or Marcus Edwards, as we need proper wingers to take on players. Great chances. And sound VDV, I'm assuming that's not Van der Vaart. Van der Ven. I think Højbjerg is not named today, so I think he's probably going. I'm not sure about Sarr. I think Sarr's a better player than we give him credit for, and certainly I think he's better than Tyler Adams. So no, I'm half agreeing with you on your number one. Sell Son and sign either Matuma or Marcus Edwards. I think the Marcus Edwards boat has gone, to be honest. And I'm not sure we're gonna spank maybe £100 million on Matuma, because that's what Brighton will ask for, and sell Son when Kane is on the verge of the exit. Nah, I'm not having number two, I'm afraid. Jishnu. Number three, absolutely. We need centre backs. It's glaringly obvious. I mean, how you can sit through last season and watch us concede 63 goals. We're only about 4 teams conceded more goals than us, and not address centre back it's criminal neglect. Criminal neglect on the ownership of this football club, and yet again another topsy-turvy recruitment window. I mean, I know there are a few weeks to go, and like learning the defensive patterns under Ange Postecoglou doesn't take a great deal, but we should have had at least 1 centre back in by now, and I would like to see 2. Wonder what people think of that guy Bremer from Juventus that they seem to be keen to get rid of. I think they're in a bit of financial bother. I don't know. To me, it's, you know, I'm really excited about the new coach. I'm really excited about the idea. The idea of Ange Postecoglou forward playing football, you know, but you know, we're not addressing the glaring area. You know, you've got to have a solid defence, and we don't seem to be able to do that. And that lies on the ownership, who, you know, seem to be able to do wonders in any other sport or in property development. But the only reason there's a presence at all in that part of London is the 100+ years history of Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. There would be nothing without Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, and they are neglecting our football club. You know, the time for them to go is long overdue. They've paid. I mean, certainly since the sacking of Pochettino, they have made error after error after error, and they just don't. They're not accountable. No one's holding them accountable. We've got a sleeping owner who's now possibly going to at least get a significant fine for insider dealing. We've got a penny pinching chief executive who pays himself the most of any chairman in the Premier League, and yet is wholly inadequate. Wholly inadequate. He keeps wanting financial fair play to even the playing board. We're well within our financial fair play. We can spend the money. He chooses not to. And, you know, penny pinches, and what happens is that we lose deals, we lose players, and the team goes stale. And, you know, if Harry Kane goes to Bayern, that's on Levy. That's on Levy. He never built a team capable of sustaining Kane for the long term. Shocking neglect. But that's enough of my thoughts. Sinistera. I don't know the brother. Who did he play for? What is his position? He can play on either wing. Do we need... We possibly do need another wide player, yes. If Solomon is the backup to Son, who's the backup to Kulusevski? Other than maybe Porro? I don't know. Villa signed Diaby, hottest prospect for 50 million. Yeah. Villa, again, what an ideal club. They just get their business done. There's no faffing about. You know, it's 1 minute they haven't got someone, and the next day it just seems to bing. He appears. There's nothing in the press. There's none of the, you know, speculation. You know, obviously, I mean, speaking to players as I have done in the past, the media do have an agenda on Tottenham. They love it when we're failing, but I don't know. It's it is amazing how other clubs seem to be able to conduct their business quietly, efficiently, and we don't. Again, I would point to Lily Whitehouse, because they don't seem to be able to run a football club, and they've done nothing in 22 years to show that they can, other than build a plate for football to take place. Excuse me there. As I say, the voice is going. Good point, Daryl. Good point. We're undermining a potentially a really good coach with the faffing about. Arsene staring at Leeds United, is he? Yeah, I think they're, I suppose, like any club that's been relegated, the players become vulnerable if they want it, if they're tapped up. I don't see enough of Sinistera, to be honest, to warrant getting him. And we absolutely battered them in the last day of the season. So I'm not sure. Not sure anyone at Leeds really caught my eye. Son can't take on players in the system. Solomon will be better on the wings than Son. Maybe so. Maybe so. I think Son's deadly cutting in from the wing, for long passes and cutting in and taking shots. But I'm not sure he's a creating chances, crossing kind of winger, which is what Postecoglou likes. We'll see, though. I just think Son deserves a chance after all the shenanigans of last season. So I wouldn't be keen to get rid of him. I've already said that to you just now. Well, and in the meantime, the game has recommenced. Sorry, folks. So it looks like there's been some change of personnel. Oh, we've broken through and we've scored, and it's Brazil's number 9. Richarlison has put Tottenham in the front. Yeah. Oh, the pigeon dance is out. I see a lot of changes in this half. Yeah. So, sorry, folks, I've not kept up to date. I was too busy talking to you. Lo Celso involved in the build-up. Well finished by... Yeah, it looks like he's done an 11-11 again. So Lo Celso's shot blocked. Falls to Richarlison on the edge of the box and he scores. So there's been a vast turnaround. Maybe people can tell me what the team is now. Very good point, Jules. Very good points. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Good to see you. So it looks like Dyer's playing. Royale. Skip, I've seen there. Perisic as well. Reguilon at left back. That'll do Richie a lot of good scoring that goal. He's cut a frustrated figure for me so far. So 48 minutes, the second goal. Højbjerg looks to be on as well. And I would say Solomon looks to have taken over from Kulusevski on the right. Breakaway by the Lions there, but they caught offside. Hello, Kevin, a correspondent from the Emerald Isle. Yeah, it's so Kane scored on the edge on the stroke of half time to equalise to make it 1-1, and Richarlison's just put us ahead there in the 43rd minute of the second half. Total change of team, just like in the West Ham game, and it looks like the second 11 are looking to become the first 11. You know. Oh, I don't believe it. Like London buses, another goal for Richarlison, a real poacher's goal there. A long throw-in from Reguilon, I think. Defender didn't deal with it very well. And it finished up with Richie getting a free header on the edge of the 6-yard box, and the keeper absolutely left rooted to the spot. Yeah, attempted headed back pass, and Richie just got in there. 3-1 to Spurs. Wow. What a turnaround. And the Brazil number 9 has got 2 of them. Come on, Richie. Oh, there's an uncontroversial point from my friend Jisnu. Thank you for your contributions today, my friend. Yeah, he's definitely as good as De Zerbi as far as I'm concerned, and not as quite as spiky, unless you're going to wave buy a Munich shirt in his place. Oh, and here's the benefits of live TV when you're at home. Someone's just knocked on my door. Hello? Back again. No one answering the buzzer. So no further goals. Ball back with Austin, I think, in goal. What standard the opposition? Yeah, they're not the greatest opposition, but we definitely looked undercooked, Kevin. I must admit, definitely looked undercooked. So we're passing the ball around well again. Oh, and across from Lo Celso. Dealt with rather hurriedly from the Lions defence, who again are backing their area. My God, they're getting 7 or 8 players back at a time. So yeah, difficult to break down, Kevin. They've been very difficult to break down just due to sheer numbers, you know. And I don't think Spurs are passing it quite as crisply as Ange would want, to be honest. I would say in terms of the speed of the ball. Anyway, corner to Spurs, Perisic. Half cleared. Oh. And with the keeper now. Oh. And they can see the throw into us deep in their half. Royale on the ball now. Back to Eric Dyer. And then to Lo Celso. Reguilon. Yeah, there's some deprogramming needing to go on. There's too many forced passes back. I can see Ange going, stop passing the ball back. Yeah, very good. Crossing opportunity there, but the quality on the ball not quite there from, I think it was Reguilon. Lots of pressing by Spurs. This time the Lions have escaped the press. But we've recovered the ball. Skip to Richarlison. Free kick. Free kick in the middle of their half. Oh! Great chance created between Perisic and Lo Celso. Finished with a shot across goal by Perisic just past the far post. Very good. Very good. Yes. This is much more cutting attack. And this is supposedly our second 11. So Jews, I would say that they're pressing probably a little bit more. Certainly Richarlison compared to Kane, much more pressing. But maybe there's tired legs. As I say that, the Lions are making some substitutions. So whether some players have played on a little bit longer than others. I mean, Yes, there's certainly a lot more clicking amongst our second 11, if they are a second 11. Wow. There's certainly some players who I expected to be on their way in this team who are playing themselves into contention, I would say. Angelo's ball, but see Perisic is playing on the wings. He knows Perisic isn't good playing at the back. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, that's how he's maintained his career for Croatia, isn't it? By playing up front on the left. Lots of nice passing. Oh, Richarlison clattered in the back. He doesn't look happy with that. His pink boots. Referee's giving us the free kick. So worked out wide. Perisic. Reguilon's cross intercepted. Is that a prediction, Izzy, or is that the score? Because it's still 3-1 on my stream. Wow. We're certainly picking the ball off further up the field than the first half team did in certainly latter in the game. That's certainly behind the controversial from Izzy there. Sell Kane and get 2 centre backs. And what about a replacement for Kane? Interesting. I mean, I was saying you won't get a Harry Kane because Harry Kane is an exceptional player. But yeah, I've heard this brother's name be mentioned, Kolo Morney. I don't know enough about him, but yeah, certainly there's a string of Spurs supporters who say that he would be a good forward to have in an Ange system. Time will tell. Time will tell. So, Spurs on the edge of the box, their box again, with Lo Celso. Finds Richarlison, who's on a hat-trick. It's a throw into the Lions from deep in their right-hand side. Great pressure by Perisic. We win another corner. Kevin was asking me the stats. I mean, the corner count was unbelievable in the first half. We didn't really create anything from them, but Perisic is a master at taking corners. Absolute master. Another one that pings on the edge of the 6-yard box. Oh, and as Richie puts the ball in the net, he's pulled back for offside. Yeah. Well, that's not even close. He's a good 2 yards offside there, but well taken. Absolutely well taken. Yeah, I like it. I'm liking Richie today. How am I watching the game? I'm watching it on Spurs Play on my phone to my left here. My left. And relaying it as I see it, or at least until my voice gives out, which it's doing at the moment. So it's an attack down the right-hand side. Spurs on the ball. Swept up by Hojbjerg. It's now Royale. Oh, great ball by Lo Celso. Oh, lovely little move. Breaks down just on the edge of the box, though, before a chance to get a shot. Well, you know, it's breaking my heart to think of it, yeah, but it does look like Kane is on his way. I don't think he's going to go to PSG, though, even for 100 million. I know that I read that they've employed Pino Zahavi, the super agent, to try and persuade Kane. But I think it's hard. I mean, he wouldn't see PSG as a Champions League late stage competitor, whereas Bayern Munich would definitely be so. And I think that's probably what will make him sway. Although obviously they can stuff his mouth with gold. I think it's about trophies at this point for Kane. And he's not going to stick around for another rebuild. So, I mean, if they want to come with £100 million, I mean, you know, he's as important to us as Rice was to West Ham. He shouldn't be going for less than 100 million. I just don't see Bayern paying it, and this is their window of opportunity because I think come January, the other European giants will be in the mix. So I think if they're keen on meeting Levy, as they say they are, they need to come up with $1 million with 3 figures at the front and not euros. So we'll see. Again, the ball pings around until it gets to Hojbjerg, and then it stops. Corner won by Reguilon. Ball's worked out wide to the right. Solomon. Oh, very good. Very good. Oh, God. Oh, Richie. Scores a beautiful header, but he's straight offside. He's got that Jermaine Defoeitis. Plays on the edge, but is not quite got it. They're going to need to work on that, I think, because as someone has already indicated here, my friend Tottenham man, yeah, he thinks that Richarlison will improve. I hope so. I like him. I like him as a person. I like him as a player too. So let's hope so. Welcome, Tottenham man. Hope you're enjoying this stream. There's me watching Spurs play on my phone, losing my voice, and trying to give you a flavour of what's happening. Totally new second half team. And we're playing very high line. I mean, Dyer has got the ball about 20 yards outside their box. Reguilon with a cross. Oh, a volley. Saved by the keeper. Retained in midfield. Still 3-1. It was Solomon with the shots that was saved. So Kane to Bayern. I say Vlahovic is not the same player as Kane, but he's a goal scorer without a doubt. He certainly was at Fiorentina. I've not followed him since he went to Juventus. He was quite as closely. Yeah, let's see. Oh. Good ball retention by Tottenham there. I'm watching it on my phone on the Spurs Play, the official app for Tottenham. Oh, snapshot there by Skip. Yeah, I mean, must admit the players being confined to their half. The shot count's just come in. 27 shots for Tottenham, 2 for the Lions. So yeah, very dominant in the shots. The first time the ball's been in our half for a while. So yeah, Spurs play costs money. Of course it does. We're talking Tottenham Hotspur here. They would charge you for breathing air in the stadium if they could. Yeah, it's I think it's £45 a year. I think I got a £10 discount as a season ticket holder. Oh, and as I say that, Lo Celso has put us 4-1 ahead. So the forecast of 4-1 is going on. Cross came from the right. So Lo Celso becomes the second joint top scorer on the tour, following on from his goal against West Ham. Yeah, shot from the 6-yard edge of the 6-yard box, cross from Solomon, not dealt with by the defence, and an easy chance for Lo Celso. 4-1. So quality telling in the end. (4-1) to Tottenham Hotspur. Wow, who would have thought it, eh? The quality of the opposition is obviously to be given that they've replaced Roma at very late notice. I don't know whether they're still in their season in Singapore, but yeah, it's a workout. But it's we're a very undercooked squad. It's all I can say on today's performance. Long ball forward dealt with by Tanganga in defence. Royale playing as almost like an inverted fullback. The ball's worked out to the left. Slowed down again now. Chip pass by. Oh, Højbjerg, and an adventurous volley from the edge of the box by Richarlison. High, wide, and not very handsome. But obviously, Richarlison wants to score goals, wants to prove his worth to the team this year. Last year was terrible. Oh. Yep, seems to be a problem. I'll go out of the studio and come back again. Is that better? Yes. Thank you very much for that, Izzy. Oh, having shots of fun and a charge down shot, and it's gone for a corner. That time it was Reguilón with his swinging foot, the right foot. Absolutely, the Celso showing him to be the player that he has been for Villarreal in the last couple of seasons, and for Argentina when he was picked. Or another beautiful corner from Perisic. Oh my goodness. A very adventurous shot there from way out by Reguilón. Yeah, great. Yeah, I love Lo Celso when he's in this form, but I can't help but think he's playing for a transfer away from us. Unless there's a conversation to be had. A little bit of argy-bargy in the box there. This is necessary in a pre-season friendly against a Singapore team. Come on, Tottenham. Oh, wonderfully worked corner there, just over the head of Richarlison, who's obviously on his hat trick. Looks like the heavens have opened in Singapore. Shirt sticking to the body. Let's hope the game can gets to its conclusion, and there's no injuries. Substitutions being made by the Lions. Keeper coming on, new keeper coming on. Yeah. Plenty of fresh legs being given now. I think perhaps the Lions will run a bit ragged in the first half, and the stamina is not quite there, perhaps. Yep. And a rare foray into our half, and the Lions have got themselves a corner on our right-hand side. Let's hope we can defend them better than we did against West Ham. Who have scored a book goal? Kane, 2 from Richarlison, and 1 from Lo Celso for us. I don't know who scored for the Lions. They took the lead, and in fact, we're leading until the last minute of the first half when Sarr was brought down for a penalty. Yeah, I don't know whether Richarlison would definitely be a star. He needs a bit more composure in front of goal, I'd say, but and he needs to stop getting caught offside. But yeah, if he can work chances down the wing and they cut back for him on the edge of the 6-yard box, then yeah, that would be good. That would be good. Don't you just love it when your friends ring you up when you're busy? Anyway, I'm watching. Not quite as energetic, not as quite as fluid in the passing. Maybe the rain in their eyes. Who knows? Dyer on the ball just in their half. Foul by Richarlison and the free kick to the Lions. Good cross from Perisic, but no one there in the box to meet it. Celso on the right hand side to Royale. Lots of passing. Oh, yeah, lots of passing in the edge of the box. Cut out by the defender. Some people might say that was a back pass to the keeper, but referee's not obviously being more generous today. Patient building from Tottenham here. Yeah, they're not really being put under pressure tonight by the attack of the Lions. So let's not. We'll need to reserve our judgment until they play Shakhtar and Barcelona next week. But the ball's not really progressing into our half. It's staying in their half. Every time they get the ball, we're pressing down either side. A lot of it coming down the left with Perisic and Reguilon and Lo Celso. Lo Celso's popping up on the right as well. Again, on the edge of their box, Lo Celso, Perisic. Broken down, but recovered again on the edge of the box. It's a typical Ange ball. And the keeper only clears it to halfway, and we've got the ball back again. Attacking. Thanks for everyone who's joined the stream today. Don't forget to comment and like, share this stream. So the fourth goal went in the 73rd minute. It's a shame that we didn't get the game against Leicester. We didn't get the game against Roma today. Because I do feel that we're a bit of an undercooked squad. A rare touch for Austin there, a back pass. Oh, Richie looking for a foul on the edge of the box, or maybe even a penalty there. It looked like he was held back. He certainly had not a pleasant look on his face. Ball pinging about on the edge of their box. Not really threatening them. Free kick given away by Solomon, or An infringement by Solomon. I don't know what happened there. Didn't look. It was off the ball, but the referee saw it, and the Lions had an opportunity to clear their lines. Keeper kicks the ball, and again we get it back. Oh, through ball. And a very composed finish by Richarlison. Hat-trick. Hat-trick for the Brazil's number 9. Wonderful. Big smile on his face. The Brazilian boys of Royale and Richarlison of celebrating. The pigeon dances out. Really well taken. Really well taken goal as well. Through the middle of the two defenders. And a little dink over the keeper. So 5-1. Yes. This is kind of what I was looking for. A few goals. Putting the team to the sword. And looking impassively on. So that puts Richarlison at 3, the record goal scorer on the tour so far. Quick break by Spurs. Perisic just crossed too close to the keeper. Oh, Royale down, holding his hip. Bit of a late challenge in the build-up to the chance. So Richarlison goal came in the last minute. A lot more comfortable. I think we're in injury time now. And there's the final whistle, and we've won the game comfortably. Good workout for the 2 sets of 11. Again, Lo Celso I thought was very, very good. Obviously, the headlines will be gained by Richarlison with a hat-trick, second half hat-trick. And Ange looking he doesn't really crack a smile on the side of a Richarlison with the match ball. So that's the game over, folks. 5-1. Little comment here from Izzy on it. Kyle was not that good as I expected. I don't think you can really judge him on 245 minutes. I thought he was much better today than he was on against West Ham, which is obviously West Ham is more of a what a Premier League thing will be. But I mean, it was Poro's fault for the goal, and caught napping there really by the attacker. I'm all right with Vicario, you know. I can understand why they didn't pay the 40 million for Raya. Certainly because he was, it would made him more expensive than Ederson and Man City, and I don't think he's, you know, he's good, but I don't think he's in that category. And I believe he's being tapped up by Bayern, who seem to be trying to buy all the players in the Premier League, it seems. But they had such. I mean, remember Bayern only won the league last year on the basis that Dortmund collapsed in the last game of the season, and it was literally the last kick of the game that they clinched the title. So their need for Kane is obvious, and we should be if Kane's to go, and it will break my heart, then we should be getting, as I say, £100 million at least. He's that value to us. I did feel that, you know, if he stayed and we got him to the Champions League, you know, we could have let him go for nothing. But even just, you know, even those figures don't hot up. I saw a really good video, which I would recommend to you from The Athletic, but why they should sell Harry Kane, and you know, the figures don't match up. They just don't match up. Yep, I enjoy it. And Ange Postecoglou post-match conference. He certainly had enough of them at Celtic, and a little bit of come on, Izzy. Let's keep it clean here. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it into the stream there, folks. My voice won't survive any longer. Watch out for further streams from Paxton Road TV. Nothing scheduled yet for Shakhtar Donetsk or for Barcelona, but those games are coming up. I think we'll find out there. But thanks again for joining me today. Let's hope we can get off to a flyer against Brentford. I will be down at the stadium for the Man U game. I think it may be a bit too early for us because I think United are going to be much more advanced. Let's just look forward and let's try and be positive, because I'm hoping, well, the football can't be any worse than what we've had to endure for the last 3.5 seasons. So, as ever, smash a like, comment, and share this stream. And watch out for us. Hit the notification bell. And as ever, come on, you Spurs.